Breakfast Club, bitches.
Now, I've been called a lot in my 23 years, but Donkey of the Day is a new one.
Donkey of the Day for Thursday, July 27th goes to Dick's Fish and Chips. Dick's Fish and Chips is a popular fish and chip shop in Canada, and they have been declared a nuisance by City Council because of a disturbing odor that comes from the exhaust system. People who live nearby have been complaining. They said they smell... The smell of deep fried fish can be putrid at times, okay? I don't know who these heathens are that don't love the smell of deep fried fish. Maybe it's the low country in me, but it's nothing like the sound of deep fried whiting frying, and the smell don't bother me at all. In fact, it makes my mouth water right now just thinking about it, okay? As a person who has to take statin every day for high cholesterol, trust me when I tell you that I look forward to the smell of fried fish, because when the doctor put me on statin earlier this year and told me I had to cut out fried foods, which I don't do anyway, okay? Except for once a year when I'm home, all right? And when I'm home at a certain time in South Carolina, usually around the holidays and or maybe even the summer sometimes, and my aunt or father-in-law is frying fish and shrimp, oof, high cholesterol, I get it. But boy, that fried fish and fried shrimp is worth the risk, at least once a year, all right? I just told you my mouth was watering thinking about it. So I don't know why the smell of deep fried fish is bothering these neighbors so much, okay? The neighbor, his name is Mike Sell, says the odor is so foul at times that, and I quote, he has to abandon ship, leave the area, do not go home. See, what happens, the restaurant's exhaust system vents into an area about 20 feet below his bedroom, and the strength of the smell depends on how busy the restaurant is and how the wind blows. Makes sense. Okay, more people in the restaurant, more fish being fried. The neighbor said he can't even go on his deck on a Saturday at times because of how bad the smell is, and he no longer invites guests to socialize on his deck or at his house because of the smell. He said he even bought an AC unit so he can keep his windows closed during the summer. Don't blame that on Dick's Fish and Chips, okay? You bought an AC unit because climate change and global warming is real, and this is one of the hottest summers ever everywhere, okay? Mike has been raising hell about the smell for years, and he was happy to see the city council bring in requirements for the restaurant to mitigate the smell. Now, let me tell you some of the maintenance requirements the restaurant must do, okay? It must replace charcoal filters at least once a week, replace fryer cooking oil at least every 3 days or sooner if it begins to smoke, and it must fully clean the fryer exhaust system at least once a month, okay? A written record must be kept of the cleaning and replacements and can be requested by a bylaw officer. Dick's Fish and Chips has been fined because of the smell quite a few times following the numerous complaints, and the owner, whose name is Dick Tansley, said the situation is frustrating. He said it's costing him a lot of money to frequently clean the exhaust system, but he's going to do it. Look, I get it. Okay, you a neighbor living next to the place. It's probably hard, for Mike, the neighbor who was complaining, to have a girl or guy or they over. Okay, because the last thing you want to smell in the bedroom is the odor of fish. Okay, that can be an awkward thing because in your mind you're wondering, is it my date or Dick's Fish and Chips, that is? And that's why Dick's Fish and Chips is getting Donkey of the Day. I know it's named after the owner, but you have to change the name. You just can't have people run around calling your establishment Stank Dick's Fish and Chips. Smelly Dick's Fish and Chips. Okay, Dick's Fish and Chips sounds like three different things some people love to have in their mouth, okay? And I know that there's people out there who love Dick's Fish and Chips. And if they change their name, folks might say, hey, Dick's is getting soft. Dick's Fish and Chips is getting soft. They bending to the city. But no, I think it's smart marketing and branding to simply change the name. You would attract more customers too, especially out-of-towners. Do you think Cameron would ever eat at Dick's Fish and Chips? Huh?
Nope.
He's not going to feel comfortable ordering his Dick's fish fried hard, okay? Yo, you ever ate at Dick's Fish and Chips? Yeah, that's DJ Envy's favorite place to eat when he's in town.
Liar.
Come on, Dick's Fish and Chips. Please give Dick's Fish and Chips the sweet sounds of the Hamiltons.
You are the donkey of the day. You are the donkey of the day. Yeehaw.
Now, Lauren, why you been smiling at this whole donkey today?
You see what's on your mind.
I don't
She
know.
likes fish. You like fried fish, don't you?
I love fried fish. Hot sauce and all that.
You know what's even worse?
What's that?
You know what's even worse?
What?
Apparently in the same shopping plaza, there's other businesses with questionable names.
Like what?
They got a candy store. They got a candy store that specializes in selling Milk Duds
Okay.
and Whoppers.
Okay.
And it's called Harry's Chocolate Balls.
Yo.
Right?
Yo.
And there's
Are you making this up?
I'm not making. No. See, that's why I don't even like to tell y'all nothing because y'all don't believe me. You know what I'm saying? They got a dessert pastry spot too. It's like a fancy dessert pastry spot in that same plaza, and it's called Big Johnson's Cream Pies.
We got to go visit this place.
Oh, you want to go now? Look at her. You see her? She got so excited.
We need to go see all. There's no way. Do they understand?
There's an organic. Lauren, there's an organic, healthy spot that they got there too, and this organic spot gives out shots of all natural fruit juices, and it's called Mike Cox Kumquat.
Yo.
All right. Well, that is
Organic kumquat is crazy.
You know that's not that. All right. Well,
organic kumquat is
all right.
crazy.
Let's get out of here.
I was thinking the same thing.
We're about to get in trouble.
Lauren.
All right, BET.
Organic.
We'll see you tomorrow. Say goodbye to BET.
Bye, BET. Bye.
BET. We'll see you later. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry,
Oh, wow.
BET. We'll see y'all tomorrow.
What are
Everybody
you
else.
apologizing for?
Because you said some stuff we're not supposed to say.
I'm just naming the name of the restaurants. They can fight me on this one all day long, but this is the name of the restaurants. This is actual factuals. Y'all just don't believe me.
We don't.
Whose fault is that?
We don't.
Donkey of the Day is brought to you by the law office of Michael S. Lamonsoff. Don't be a donkey. Dial pound 250 on your cell and say the bull if you've been hurt in a construction accident. That's pound 250 from your cell and say the bull.
Wake that ass up.
Early in the morning.
The Breakfast Club.